Hello, my lovely people. This is Resilient Starro. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. So I hope you're all doing well. So for today's reading, we're going to look at what does your person wish that would happen between you and them. I don't know if I pronounce it right though. I got inspiration from like other tarot readers out there, like for the title, but we kind of want to look at, what your person wish that would happen between the two of you. So I'm gonna see how I'm gonna title this video later. But yeah, so we're gonna see, we're gonna start with some oracles that I pre-shuffle. We're gonna have some additional details with the tarot reading. We're gonna get some messages from your person, and I'm using the deck No Communication. Love messages, no communication, because we kind of want to go like underneath the surface here. So we're gonna try to get as much detail as possible, as much authenticity, and we're gonna end up with an advice for you. So as usual, we have three piles to choose from. So for pile 1, we have this rose quartz crystal. For pile 2, we have this pink amethyst. And for pile 3, we have this rhodonite crystal. So I invite you, as usual, to take a deep breath and choose the pile that you're the most attracted to. And I'm going to see you in the next piles. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the rose quartz, the rose quartz crystal, this is going to be a reading. So welcome. I hope you're doing well. So guys, what does your person want to happen between the two of you? This is what we're going to answer today. So we're going to start with some oracles that I pre-shuffled that are by my side. After that, we're going to get the tarot reading going on and some messages from your person and end up with an advice. Of course, if you have any additional question, perhaps after this reading, my Etsy shop is always there. The link is in the description box if you want to use it. So really don't hesitate. You're always welcome here. And as always, before I start, my little disclaimer. So this is a general reading on YouTube for entertainment purpose, Did I say it's a general reading? Oh my god, I have such a problem with short-term memories. Anyway, this is a general reading on YouTube for entertainment purpose. So I always invite you to take the message that resonates and leave the other one in the universe. Also, I'm not the type of tarot reader that sugarcoat. It's really important for me to be transparent to the cards. So, just really take the message that resonates with you. We're looking at the correct energy. Nothing is set in stone. And finally, for me, you're always a master of your own decision. Don't ever forget that. So we're just gonna put that aside here. So I think for a lot of you are gonna, my oracles before, wait. My pre-shuffle oracles before the tarot reading. Let's just put that aside. So some of you might, this is, because I'm using like love oracle decks, but listen, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, I'm gonna try to tell you the message as much general as possible, but I'm gonna focus more on love situationships. So, you can always take the message and put it into your own situation, right? All right, so let's get started with the oracles that we pre-shuffle. So what does your person wants to happen between the two of you? So we have getting to know each other. Sorry for the reflection. I don't think it even gets better. Anyway, it says, as you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. We have Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. We have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And we have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't like help it to get like those reaction when but look at that. All the cards are like so in alignment. So we see deepen 2 times, which for me is kind of literally said that this person wants to move things further. It could be some of you a new situationship. It could be just also that there is still part of you that you didn't exchange to each other, and it's kind of like this person wants to know like who you are, like put your name here, who you are really. There is really a sense of unconditional love here, as it says here, like It seems like this person is already, I don't want to say obsessed, or let's say obsessed in a good way, perhaps. You're really like in this person's mind a lot, and it's kind of like this person like is really curious about you. They really want to know more. Wow, and there's also deep here. I think that's pretty obvious that this person wants to move things further, and it's kind of like this person. I don't know if you have like a spiritual connection or you have like a really strong bond. But this person, it feels like they would want to get to know you more, but whether this is something, I don't know, they don't like to do, like you like to do a certain hobbies and they hate it, they will still love you. I don't know how to explain that. But it's kind of like they want to know each other, but they know that they're here to stay. So good job, guys. You have a really great connection here. What else? This person might feel at some point that you have like a really big wall of bricks in front of you. You can see that in the valley here. You're gonna see like this wall, and this person kind of wants you to put those walls down. I don't know if you have been hurt in the past and it's kind of like really difficult for you to open up easily, and there's a sense here of too good to be true, so you might be like it is going like too well. It's not normal, but it is normal. In fact, this person like they really want you to, well, in your own rhythm still I'm hearing, but they want you to open up to them and to let them getting to know you more, as I said, who you are as a person, like authentically, which is kind of like the unconditional love, which, wow, and there's even like oneness here. So yeah, this person is like ready. As I said, I don't know where in what state you are in this situationship or relationship, but this person like they want to take things further and to just be a team worker with you. All right, so I think we're ready to the tarot reading. Let's see if we can get more info. So I'm just gonna put that aside. Okay, let's put that like that for now, but I might change it. So I'm gonna shuffle the deck a little bit. Spirit, please to me to the energy of pile 1 and the person energy. I invite you to have your person in mind also when I shuffle. And by the way, guys, if you're not subscribing yet to my channel, I know I said that in every video, but you know, it's not to annoy you, it's because you're always welcome. So if you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, you're always welcome to do so. Each subscriber really makes such a difference for me, and on that note I want to thank my new and current subscribers of the week, and just know that for me each and one of you are so special in your own way, so I want to thank you so much. So thank you. Okay, I think we're good now. So let's get additional information, Spirit. So what does pile 1's person want to happen between them? Yeah, so okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles, Justice, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. I think we're gonna be short, so I'm gonna place the card after. Oh my god, it is so not straight from your point of view. Okay, what does pile 1 person want to happen between them? Okay, King of Cups. So as always, I'm gonna clarify each of them. So what? 4 of Pentacles, Hangman, 6 of Wands, the Sun. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna change my camera a little bit. I'll be back really quick. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I wanted to change the camera setting for a second, so I think it is way better, and I think you see that a little bit more straight here. I think I mean, you see it all, so we're gonna go with that. So, pretty much confirmations of what we just saw in the oracle cards. Five of Pentacles can it can represent like fear of abandonment, but it can also represent like taking care. You kind of see like I don't know why it seems like, I'm just gonna give you an example for that. It's kind of like two children. Let's say it's two children, and like there's the mother here, and they kind of like just got out like in the is that snow? It seems cold. Yeah, it's snow. So it's kind of like, you know, they just like brave the storm, the soul storm, to go get groceries for them to eat, you know, something like that. So this person, because the Five of Pentacles can also represent taking care of. And this person really wants to take care of you. And there's also like two cards here of Pentacles, which kind of once again makes me feel like the teamwork you're here. So this person wants to work with you. They know, I don't know if you've known each other for quite some time, or you just like confess about your life being a little bit more on a rocky road these days to this person. And this person kind of wants you to they want to help you healing of some sort. With a Four of Pentacles here, it kind of makes me think that they kind of wish that you would release your inner demons or your inner saboteur. They wish that you would see yourself as they see you. And I'm hearing declaration of love, so well. And once again, we have like the take care here. So this person is kind of like, that is so funny because doesn't mind what gender you are. My characters in tarot readings, you know, on the tarot cards has no gender. But let's say this is you, you know, stuck by your feet because there's like your inner demons coming at you, especially these days. And by the way, it's normal, okay? I'm not saying that in a judgmental way. We all have those moments where it's more difficult than other times. And it's kind of like this person, like they kind of like, don't worry, I got this. Like, you know, if you want to just stay in bed all Sunday, well, don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna do the cleaning, I'm gonna do the dishes, the food, I'm gonna cook for you. So this person just really wants to take care of you, which I find that really loving, you know, really caring. This person also is asking you, like, what would make you happy? I don't know if this person has a little bit of self-doubt about how you think about them, because they're like really ready to take care of you, but they're like, okay, or are they like just gonna take and leave? It seems like this is something from their part though, like some people got bad experience in the past about, you know, like just people taking their energy leave. You know, like kind of like the concept of like being the good guy, and the all good guy always ends up being rejected. You know, have you ever heard of that? Is like something like I heard about that. That's right. I'm saying that as an example. My God, I can't talk today. Okay, reset. With the King of Cups here and Ten of Pentacles, this is, guys, this is literally like confirmation for me that this person, I don't know, as I said, I don't know in what state you are in that relationship, and don't be scared about what I said, because, you know, sometimes connection can move forward, sorry, really fast. But this person wants to build a family with you. They want something stable. King of Cups is a life partner. This is someone that stay. This is someone that listen, that support. And this person, like, as I said, they want, you know, if you want to just like, you know, talk about your life, and I'm gonna be there if you want to do something. Like, this person is really worried about you for some reason. Like, they would do anything to make you happy. It's kind of like that point that I'm getting. And the King of Cups is also a loving and a generous person. This is someone that you can trust. And this person really wants to prove to you that you can trust them. I don't know if you just, for example, got out of a relationship that was toxic, and this person wants to show you that, you know, not all people are toxic. You know, like they have good intentions. I don't know if you maybe worry these days about their intentions, but they want to show you that their intentions are good. Oh, I have some cards that are... This person kind of wished that... It's not in a mean way, but this person wished that you would, like, put yourself in action to, like, embrace the beautiful person that you are. Which, of course, you can all take your time to, like, grieve or to have, like, this difficult moment. I am a believer that you don't have to always be in action. If, you know, sometimes if you just want to nap all day, then just nap all day. If you want to take an everything shower and it's a 1 hour shower, then take it, you know. This is, like, your free will. But this person kind of... there's a sense of them that can't wait for you to see and put in action the beautiful person that you are. I'm also hearing there's a little sense of them that wants to receive back, and it might be like in their own patterns, like because you know they're so scared of like the take and leave that they kind of wish for reciprocity. But at the same time, like it would come in your own time, right? Yeah, you kind of see it here, you know, like this character just giving the flower and them not taking, you know, like not caring. But yeah, you know, the love is there, the unconditional love is there, you know, even though like this is because this is like from their part, only their part, that they're scared of like the that you're not gonna give them back or you're gonna leave. There's a fear of abandonment from their side, but this is not you, you know, it's them. The classic sentence. Let's read some clarifiers here. And the Queen of Pentacles, oh, okay. I don't know if you can see the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. They're kind of like looking at their reflection. And the Pentacle. The Pentacle is kind of like a mirror. I don't know if you can see like this is the Queen of Pentacles faces there. And yeah, this person kind of wants you to look in the mirror and be like, you know, I'm a good person. So yeah, this person wished that you would have this self-confidence and some self-love for yourself, I'm feeling also. You know, deep personal strength and peace. Maybe this person wished that you would have that. Of course, this is not really answering the question of what they're wishing that would happen between the two of them. As we said, they want to take things further. Obviously, they want to deep things, but maybe they sense that you're not having like the confidence or the trust in this situation yet, and they wish that you would open more to them. Which is kind of like they wish that you would see like how great of a person you are and you're deserving of someone that is generous like that. Something like that. Why the Justice? Why the Justice and the Six of Wands? Yeah, the Ace of Cups. This person wish that you would make the right decision, that you will believe in destiny. They wish that you two meeting is part of destiny, is part of like soulmate energy. Justice is about making the right decision for ourselves. Six of Wands is like victory. So for them, meeting you and having you in their life, it's really like hitting the jackpot. Which is cute. It is so cute. So they really wish like a new beginning in love, for sure. I think we pretty much have the confirmation here. And Ace of Cups is also about deep emotions. So this person is just waiting for you with open arms and open heart. And on that note, let's see what messages they would say to you today. Is there any messages that Pawan's person would want to tell them? Just one more. Okay. Okay, so we have other people were interfering and trying to control me. No matter what happens, my art will always belong to you. I know I hurt you. I don't want to hurt you again. You're so beautiful inside and out, and I hurt myself by letting you go. Well, that wasn't the energy I was expecting. Not on all the cards, obviously. Like, the unconditional love is still there. But some of you, maybe they are the one that hurt you, because I'm sensing like a difficult time of opening up 100% to them or being 100% authentic in front of them. And it could be because in the past they have hurt you for some reason. And I would say if they hurt you, it's really getting in their head and they have a lot of regret. We kind of have here, I hurt myself by letting you go. It could be, it could also be if they didn't hurt you, this is a specific message, obviously, but for example, maybe at one point you were meeting and you were confessing about how difficult, for example, it is in your life right now, but they had to go for reasons, or and it's kind of like they wish they would stay with you. There's kind of like this really strong bond that this person feels towards you. And it could be, other people were interfering. So maybe they had to go because they had like other emergencies, perhaps. But we have here, no matter what happened, my heart would always belong to you. You're so beautiful inside and out, which is kind of like the confirmation of like they wish that you would open them up. You would open up more to them. And no matter what, they're still gonna be there. And yeah, we have the regret here, by the way. I know I hurt you. I don't want to hurt you again. I'm hearing I'm sorry also. So take that message if that resonates. Let's get one more. Well, we have please be patient because I'm afraid of commitments. So it could be like for them, because, as I was getting a little bit of like, this person is scared of like giving all their energy and like the person just leaving and they're left with nothing. Because it seems like the soulmate connection, the soul connection is like stronger than what this person would usually be attracted to in the 3D world. I don't know if that makes sense. Like this connection is like so strong that this person maybe is acting a certain way and maybe acting another way. Maybe you have your doubts, right? So maybe like this person wants you to open up to them, but it could also be that this person kind of wants you, they want to have like some kind of proof that you can trust them also. Maybe you have like, maybe for some of you have the same pattern actually. But one thing for sure is that this person, like they could be like just scared of losing you. But they really want to take things further and like on a deep, personal way. All right, so let's get you a message from the universe. So you can take that as an advice, hopefully about this situation, but it could also be about your life in general. So Spirit, is there any advice you want to give to Part 1 about their connection or about life in general? All right, thank you, Spirit. So we're gonna read it together. So you have no act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthened their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. So you could be like the King of Cups energy, this person. If you feel, sorry, I had a little thing here that is distracting me. Anyway, if you feel that this is talking about your person, like they're really compassionate and empathic, this is a message for me, like an advice that you can trust this person openly. If this is talking about you, it's just keep the beautiful soul that you are, keep being the beautiful person that you are, and you're gonna attract that energy. And it's kind of like saying to me that learn to be open to receive unconditional love. Maybe because, sometimes we can receive all types of love. And some of them are conditional love. You have to be a certain way to be loved. But unconditional love is really someone that is loving you for who you truly are, no matter what you do. Except if it is murder, obviously. I hope so. I had to put that here for some reason. But unconditional love is kind of like someone that is staying there with your qualities and flaws, like just when you're being 100% you, where you can feel comfortable enough to be yourself with them. So just understand that you are deserving of that energy, and don't hesitate to open up your heart to them. It seems that even if they hurt you in the past, it seems that this person wants the same thing as you want. I'm seeing a lot of reciprocity here. So don't hesitate to open your heart here. You know, there's a lot of heart that we see here. So don't hesitate to open your heart, and you can really have a strong, stable, long-term connection with that person. And on that note, I think we are pretty much finishing the reading. So I don't know if I said that right, but you know. So I hope you enjoy. I hope it resonates. I hope it gained you clarity. But of course, if you have any additional question or you just want a personalized experience, my Etsy shop is there, link in the description box. If you did subscribe to my channel, I thank you so much for that. If you didn't, don't hesitate. And I thank you so much in advance for encouraging me in my growth as a tarot reader. If you feel comfortable sharing your experience in the comment, you're always welcome to do so. There's no judgment here, and you can always like the video for support. So I thank you so much, and I really hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. If you choose this pink amethyst crystal, this is going to be a reading. So welcome. I hope you're all doing well. So guys, we're looking today, what does your person wish that would happen between the two of you? So it could be, I would say most of you, I feel this is going to be a love situationship, relationship. So this is why the oracle reading that oracle cards, sorry, that I pre-shuffle are pretty much love-based, but don't hesitate to take the message based on your own situation. So yeah, we're going to look at the oracles cards that I pre-shuffle. After that, we're going to have a tarot reading to get additional information. We're going to have some messages from your person. I choose today the love messages, no communication deck, because really wants to go beneath the surface or beneath what they are showing you, in their most authentic self. And we're going to finish up with a message from the universe that you can take as an advice about this situation or about your life in general. If you have any additional question after this reading or just want a more precise experience, some of you know I have an Etsy shop, and for those who don't know, I mean, for everybody, my link, the link to my Etsy shop is always in the description box, so don't hesitate. And yeah, disclaimers before we start. I'm just going to put that aside. I forgot to remove the other crystal, and I almost made a mess here. Okay. So, this is a general reading on YouTube for undetermined purpose. So, really just take the message that resonates and leave the other one in the universe. And also, I'm not the type of tarot reader that sugarcoats. It's really important for me to be transparent to the cards. So, once again, you take the message that you want to take with you on your journey. For me, you're always the master of your own decision. And we're looking at the current energy, so nothing is set in stones. All right. I think we're good. So let's start. I'm just going to put that aside for now. And let's start with the oracles that we pre-shuffle. So what does your person wants to happen between the two of you? Let's see. So we have children. Sorry. It says your love life is being affected by children. We have rats, someone working against you behind your back. My beloved, though we may be, it's kind of like a message from them. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends... My God, my accent is so off today. I'm so sorry. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. And we have a healing heart. So healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Okay, I do feel most of you are in the no contact situation. Because the children can mean many things here. The children could be your literal children that is like interfering in your relationship perhaps, or it could be like a cause of your problems in your relationship. And I don't say like children are not meant to be there, obviously, but sometimes when there's like children that are arriving, you know, in a couple's life. It kind of changes the dynamics because you kind of like see your partner from another side, you know, how they're working with children and blah, blah, blah. Maybe for some of you, I'm getting different messages here. I would say I do feel for now this connection is not in their best state, shall I say, because it could be that this person has kind of like built and you know, guys, I don't sugarcoat, but I will say with the rat here, this person could feel that you're kind of against them, or maybe you just got out of an argument, right? Because it says there's someone working against you behind your back. It kind of feels like this person has doubt in their trust against you for the moment. Maybe also this person or wanted to things wanting to take things further, but it kind of stay like when we talk children, right? It's kind of like in a really beginning state. Maybe they wanted to get things further, or you wanted to get things further, but they want to keep things light. You know, this is kind of like with children, right? They keep things light and fun. But with the my beloved, it's kind of like, okay, you know what, guys? I think we're gonna refer to it. I urgently need the tarot reading for that because I'm getting like mixed messages for sure. And I kind of want to know what is the origin from all of that. So, okay, I'm gonna place the card after. So we're just gonna shuffle the deck a little bit. I'm gonna ask you to please tune me into the energy of pile 2 and the person energy. And I invite you to have your person in mind while I shuffle. And also while I shuffle, I want to take the time to thank my new and current subscribers of the week. And I really want to take the time to thank each and one of you. And if you don't subscribe to my channel yet, you're always welcome to join the crew. And if you did, I thank you so much for encouraging me and my growth as a tarot reader. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, one last time. The card are shuffling so well today. Okay, so Spirit, we really need details. What does pile 2's person really wants to happen between the two of you? Between the two of them, sorry. What does pile 2's person want to happen between them? Okay, so we have Temperance. Ace of Wands. Two of Cups. 7 of Wands. Nine of Wands. Okay. Oh, as always, I'm going to clarify each of them. Why the Temperance? Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting the first situation, because there's a lot of situation that can be in that. So really take the message that resonates, okay? But I don't know why I'm getting a type of like a relationship that, I mean, as you try to be in a serious relationship, a serious commitment, but it didn't work, and this person kind of wants to reconciliate with you, but in a friendly manner or in a fun manner, shall we say, especially with the Three of Cups here and the Queen of Swords, which is in reverse, the King of Swords upward. Usually Queen and Kings, you know, Swords, Wands, Cup, or Pentacles, it represents a couple. And seeing one that is in reverse and one that is upward, it's kind of like makes me feel that it's not made for be a couple here, but there's a great chemistry. It could also be for some of you that someone is not saying the truth, or there's really like some trust that has been. I'm surprised I don't see the Nine of Wands here. But there's anxiety though. Anyway, but the trust issues, there is trust. Sorry, there are trust issues here. And with the Nine of Wands for me, it's kind of like a little bit of a sexual energy here. Oh my god, sorry, you don't see my cards at all. Again. Man, I have troubles today, my cards. Okay, I think this is the best I can do for now. What was I saying? Yeah, the Nine of Wands can represent like a sexual energy, because usually when it's in reverse, we kind of have libido problems, and it's kind of like this person wants you with the Ten of Cups, especially. It's kind of like, you know, we try to be in a relationship, but honestly, I think just being light, non-serious would work more for us, because the Ten of Cups is kind of like feeling at the right place. So I would say this, especially if you have not been in a relationship with them, this person really wants to keep things non-serious. And the message here, my beloved, it says like, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. I feel here a situation of soulmates. But you know, soulmates doesn't mean that you're gonna love this person and marry this person and you know, like, oh, I forgot the sentence. Like everything like is ending, like a good ending. Oh man, I forgot. So some of you might not even know what I'm talking about. Happily ever after. Thank you, Spirit. Happily ever after. This is not really a happily ever after. Like in terms of love. It could be in terms of like sexual energy though. And it does make me believe that maybe we do have sexual soulmate. I thought, I mean, I do believe that we have soulmates, plural, but it's not only like love relationship, it could be friend, but it could also be sexual partners. Huh. That's interesting. Some of it could be a third party situation here. It's interesting how we see like those two characters like not seeing something clearly. And we do have competition, so maybe you have a secret admirer, and it's kind of like putting in a third party, and this person would kind of want to be like, you know what, like just go to them. So yeah, I think we're gonna bring some clarifiers. It could also be if you are in a relationship, that this person would want you to be more honest with them. The Ace of Wands here. It's kind of like, okay, like we can reconciliate, but under the condition that I wish you could be straightforward with me. You know, maybe there has been some trust, as I said, trust issues in the past, in the connection you had in the past, if that applies. Okay, let's bring some clarifiers here. Why the Eight of Swords as the overall energy? So Eight of Swords is kind of like this mental prison. Yeah, this person feels like they can't give you what you need. Because it's interesting, because it's kind of like, so the Eight of Swords, right? The Eight of Swords is always like, it feels like they're trapped, but in reality, they could just move forward and there will be okay. This is kind of like, you know, our inner saboteur, our mental prison. And it's kind of like, you know, a lot of the restrictions that we have are usually by it is our mental, right? You know, when you're working out, this is kind of like what they say, like, this is not like your body that is restraining you from still moving. This is like your head, you know, like, anyway. And it's kind of like, you know, this person is kind of like helping them getting out, but they're still staying there in their inner demons type of vibe. And with the Two of Wands, this is like you can see like your shared goals, and this person can't give you what you need at the moment. And I'm hearing I'm sorry. Because they kind of see like the beautiful person that you are. The Queen of Wands, you don't have to be a queen, identify as a woman, but this is, they see like the secret admirers that you have. And it feels like they can't be the one for you. Okay, why the Temperance and the Sun? Oh well, we do have the Lovers here. King of Cups. I would say this person at the moment don't feel that they can give you what you need. They feel that they could, however, if you are being patient with them, because they're trying to heal. So the children here could be them being immature, okay? Their children can represent immaturity. Or the healing heart, right? They want you to kind of wait for them to heal. And you don't have to wait for them, obviously. But there's a part of them that would be like, oh, maybe if I'm putting the effort on myself, if I'm healing, I would be able to get pile 2 and have this happily ever after. And I just saw the Queen of Cups in the deck while I was shuffling, which is kind of like the partner of the King of Cups. Why the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Swords in reverse? Oh, well, now it's in reverse. Okay. Because, sorry, it was upward, but now it's in reverse. Okay. But the Queen of Cups, you know, in reverse is distrust. Like, it feels like you can't really trust someone fully because they weren't honest. So I would say it could be you, it could be them, but someone is feeling that the other person is not really like trustable. I don't know if that is a word, but they don't feel like they can trust them 100%. Maybe because they have betrayed the other person. Maybe they are the rat, someone working against you behind your back. So there's kind of like a lot of, you know, for now, let's keep things light because I'm not ready yet to open my heart. And the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is, I'm seeing a humble energy for some reason. I just realized that there's the swords here that is like going in the crown. I don't know what that means, but it feels like it's kind of like a humble energy, you know, like I'm not going to be the king for now. I'm just gonna let my barriers down. But this is someone that is really communicating their truth. Yeah, this is kind of like the authentic part. And it's kind of like they're looking at the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is looking somewhere else. It really seems like they're looking somewhere else. So maybe this person feels that you're involved with other people and vice versa. Maybe this is why they can't really trust you at the moment. But yeah, there's a sense of them that I want you to choose them. Maybe you're like, you know, some people like when you have a crush on someone, you're playing like hard to get, you know, something like that. And maybe this person is like, well, I just want you to choose me, you know. So yeah, I would say this person kind of wants you to choose them, but they also want you to let them take the time to heal. Or it could be that, you know, it could be like a new situationship and this person is charismatic, popular, and they are the one having a lot of partners around them and you have like difficulties trusting them. And the fact is that they want to, because they have spot you for sure. You, if they have a lot of like secret admirers from their part, you are standing out to them in a good sense. So they kind of like, they see you. You know, the kind of third eye. They see the potential. They see like the spirituality. Oh my God, sorry, I can't talk today. They see that you are spiritually united, but they are not really used to have serious relationships, so they want to heal before coming to you, you know? But for now, they want to keep things light, and they want you to wait for them. But they have seen you. You have made an effect on that person for sure. Okay, let's get you messages from your person. Spirit, what are some messages that Pile 2's person would want to tell Pile 2? Well, there's a lot. Okay, it says our connection is complicated. There are issues out of our control. And it kind of feels that this is... Their head is like complicating things a little bit. It could be like the Eight of Swords here, mental prison. Like they are sensing it's more complicated than what it really is. I am working on myself each day so I can come back to you. So this is kind of like the healing part of like, wait for me. I am working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. Oh my God, is that the same card? Oh my God, I never realized that it literally said the same thing, almost. I am working on myself. Okay, so we have two cards about working on ourselves in all of the deck. And trust me, the deck is so big. So on all of that, this person really wants to tell you that they're working on themselves, okay? Take that as confirmation. Okay, I've never experienced this intense connection before, so this is kind of like the spiritual united. Please understand that I need space right now and karmic connection moving from the pattern. So, okay. So I would say now, current energy, right? Current energy base. This person, if you try to be involved in a serious relationship, blah, 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 this is going to end up hurting you. And this person knows that, but they still want to feel your energy. So I don't know, maybe sexual tension, as I said. Maybe you have been sexually involved and it's working so fine. And this person like is obsessed with that. Good job, guys. Good job. Anyway, I'm kidding. You know, it's kind of like this example, you know. For now, it's kind of like you're going to develop feelings, emotional feelings that this person is not able to give you at the moment. However, if you're waiting for them, if this is like truly destiny, divine timing, you know, it seems like divine timing is not at work right now. But it could be that in the future, when this person has healed enough, they could give you what you want. Because they have seen you guys. They have seen you. And they're like, okay, this person is special. I can feel something here. I've never experienced this intense connection before. You know, I have the use of having different partners, sexual partners, non-serious commitments. But now I kind of feel like I want a commitment with Paul too. So, okay, hold on. I just have to heal myself. I have to, you know, being able to give what Paul 2 needs and deserve, right? But yeah, this person is asking you to please wait for them. But obviously, you're the master of your own decision. You're the master of your own free will. You don't have to wait for that person. But yeah, for now, they're not ready to give you like King of Cups energy, the Lover's energy, but it could come in quite some time. And I don't even have a specific time. So I would suggest, we're going to go with the advice, obviously. But I would suggest you're not waiting for them. You still have to live your life. Because it could be long. It could be weeks. It could be days. But it could also be months, years. Okay? And the spirit is kind of like, you know, this person, if it's meant to be, they're going to come to you. But there's a sense that, you know, you should not like put your life on hold for them. It's kind of like that. But let's get you the advice that you can take about this specific situation or about your life in general. So let's ask Spirit an advice for both of you. Let's get you an advice. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna read it together. So it says, it's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They're waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax and trust. So it's kind of like saying to me that don't, as I said, don't put your life on hold for that person. Don't miss any opportunities, because it could happen that some of you might have some opportunities before you are united with that person, okay? And I know it sucks, let me tell you, sometimes you have those connections that even though we're involved with other people, we still have that one specific person in mind. It could be something like that from both sides, but it does feel that this is going to take, because the Temperance is a really slow moving energy. It requires patience. So don't miss on any opportunities that are coming for you, because it could be making you being a bigger person, like grow as a person and being a even better person when you go back to that person. I don't know if I don't know if what I said was clear, but you know, like the opportunities that you're gonna meet soon are gonna help you being a more growth version of yourself, to be able to be reunited with that person. So yeah, I think that's all for you guys. So I hope you enjoy. I hope it brings you clarity. But of course, if you have any additional question after this reading, or just want a precise experience, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description box. If you did subscribe to my channel, I thank you so much. If you didn't, you're always welcome to do so. And I thank you so much for encouraging my growth as a tarot reader. If you feel comfortable sharing your experience in the comment, you're always welcome to do so. And you can always like the video for support. So I'm wishing all the best, and I really hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hi Paltry, if you choose this rhodonite crystal, this is going to be your reading, so welcome. I hope you're all doing well. So we're looking today, what does your person wants to happen between the two of you? So I think because for the we're gonna first start with some oracle cards that I pre-shuffle. I did use some love oracle decks, but because most of you are gonna ask, I think, about the love situationship. But you know, you can really ask about a friend and family and take the message that resonates with you and, you know, put it in your own situation. After the oracle cards, we're going to look at a tarot reading to get additional information. We're going to have some messages from that person and finish off with an advice for you. If you have any additional question after this reading, or just want a precise experience, my Etsy shop is always there to welcome you guys. So the link is going to be in the description box, so don't hesitate. Disclaimers, yeah. I had a little blank moment. Okay, disclaimer. So guys, this is a general reading on YouTube for entertainment purpose. So I really invite you to take the message that resonates with you, leave the other one in the universe. And also, I'm not the type of tarot reader that sugarcoat. It is super duper important for me to be transparent to the cards in front of me. So yeah, you take the message that resonates with you. For me, you're always a master of your own decision, of your own free will, and there's nothing set in stone as we're looking at the current energy. Whew, my God, I think it feels like I talk without breathing for some reason, which kind of makes me feel that maybe your connection is a lot. So we're gonna see. I don't know, but I'm kind of excited at the same time. I'm getting like a lot of emotions coming on. Anyway. So let's put that aside, and I kind of want to look at the oracle first. So let's see, what does your person wants to happen between the two of you? So we have, passion. That's why I had this kind of excitement. You know, passion, you know, when we live passion, it's kind of like taking all the space in our life, don't you think? And by the way, you can see the cards, I know, so sorry for the quality. But it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, exclamation point. We have Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. We have, oh, of course, come on, sexual union. Sorry for my reaction. You know, honor the place in one another when you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And we have healthy choice, making healthy choice in love and life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. Okay. I came across them these days. I mean, sometimes. I don't know if you saw them. I think I saw that on Facebook. But they could be, I guess, anywhere. But there is like those, you know, short story. I don't, are they like real short story? And it's kind of like actors. And it's kind of like they're showing you like 7 minutes of the video. And then you have to watch the other episode. You have to download a certain app. And it's like really a beginning acting, but every time I'm looking at them, it's kind of like, oh, the professor that is like getting sexy with a student, which I don't encourage, but you know, this is kind of like it's kind of like fan fiction, but in videos. I don't know what to explain. It's kind of like those fantasy, and then you see like for them in the shower, and then like the teacher is like, guys, I don't know why I'm saying that. Don't think I'm enjoying that. But because they get us like with this suspense of like you get like um the biggest part, and then after like the story begins, and then you're so into the story, and they're like download our app, and I'm like, oh fuck that shit. I'm not gonna finish the story anyway. But anyway, it makes me it makes me think of that, because usually like I'm thinking because the last one I watched was like the teacher student whatever thing, kind of like, this is fan fiction moment, okay? Like this is not real, obviously. And it's kind of like the student really wants the teacher, and then for some reason like there's always this mean bully girl that is putting the attention on the student, and then the teacher notices them, and then like anyway, that was weird. But anyway, it kind of makes me feel of that. It feels like on all of that, on that big note, it feels like you two are really looking for the same thing, and I don't feel like this is like a serious commitment. But this person really has an energy that it's getting hot in there, this person is like dominant energy for sure. Oh my god, it feels like I'm doing a sexual tarot reading, but you're here for that. So there's like really something about them taking charge. And with the healthy choice, it's kind of like something that you want right now. So I feel like a lot of you don't want like a serious commitment with them. You just really enjoy the nice time. And it's kind of like a way you're bringing yourself self-care, So there's really something about that is really making you happy. It could be them also that is making them happy. But I'm gonna tell you guys, what do they want to happen? If you didn't get sexually involved with them yet, notice them. They might look at you in public like with hungry eyes. Oh, well, I want to act like a fool. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't be, not because I'm shy of that subject, but I'm kind of like winky, winky, winky. But yeah, this person really wants to eat the shit out of you. I'm sorry. They're looking at you and they're like, damn, they're a snack. They're a snack. I want to eat them all. So yeah. And you might see them being a little bit flirty with you. They are a stubborn, aggressive person, right? So they have seen you, and they want to have you. Now, of course, we have consent here. So if you don't want to get sexually involved with that person, you don't have to. I would say I feel that most of you kind of have this, and it's giving like flirty. We all want to get involved in bed, but we kind of let like the temptation going on. We're kind of like, let's wait a little bit before we get involved. Like, no, it's going too fast. Like, let's just dress sexy and make them crave for me, and then I'm going. I'm like, bye-bye, and then anyway, I'm getting like in those full ass fantasy. But yeah, this person really has their eye on you. Watch out in public. They might look at you like with those hungry eyes. I know I've been saying that for 2 or 3 times now, but this is what I'm feeling, okay? But let's get more details with the tarot reading here. So I'm asking you to have your person in mind, while I'm gonna ask for you to please tune me into the energy of pile 3 and their person energy. My jaw is kind of like hurting for a sec. You know what that means? I do it. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm sorry. We're still on YouTube, guys, even though no children is allowed. My god, my humor is kind of like coming out. Yeah, this person really wants to have a fun time with you, laugh. Like just smiles and smile every day. They really enjoy your company. Even though if you haven't been sexually involved yet, they really enjoy your company. Like there's like chemistry, there's passion here for sure. Okay, guys, while I shuffle, if you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, you're always welcome to do so. And I thank you so much for the follow if you did. And I want to take the time to thank my new and current subscribers of the week. And I want to express my gratitude towards each and single one of you. Okay, let's just shuffle one last time because why not? Okay. So let's see. Spirit, what does pile three's person want to happen between them? Please give us as much details as possible. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Two of Cups, a Chariot, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, as always, I'm gonna clarify each of them. So why the Ace of Pentacles? Nine of Cups. Oh, guys, I can't. They want to eat the shit out of you. I'm sorry. This is like, okay, the reading is ending. Bye-bye. Go on to your day. This is the only thing you needed to hear. Okay, I'm kidding. Why the Page of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Why the Two of Cups? Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna take a sip real quick. No, but I mean, seriously, guys, don't you think it seems like they're going to eat that whatever it is, chicken? I think that's supposed to represent a feast, and they seem like so happy getting their fingers in it. Come on! Don't tell me you can't see it. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, okay? I'm gonna take a little, I think tarot reader out there said that in a sexual tarot reading. The Ace of Pentacles represents the clitoris. I wish it said that. I was like, well, that makes sense because the wands can represent something else, you know? And so I think that, yeah, that's what they said in a sexual reading. And now you don't have to have one, obviously, but there is a sense of them that wants to eat the shit out of you, okay? This is for me, my confirmation, but you don't have to have a clitoris, okay? Or they could have, like, they could have it, you know? This person, okay, because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is kind of like this unbalanced energy, and I don't know why it feels like this person just wants, I'm not, okay. Consent, guys, consent, first of all, is important, okay? Disclaimers, consent is important, but this person just really wants you to, there's a sense of like, not sit and watch, but sit and enjoy. It's giving 50 Shades of Grey, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but without the tools, or maybe in your situation there is tools involved, but in the 50 Shades of Grey, okay, if we only talk about the two-person here, so 50 Shades of Grey, for those who don't know, it's a movie of like a businessman that is taking care sexually of what is she again? His new secretary. Man, I have to watch those films. It's being so long. Anyway, so it's kind of like, you know, the guy in this movie is really dominant, and they do like anything for. I mean, it changes like the movies. Like there's a 2, 3, and 4, I think. And in the first movie, like the guy is really in charge, and it's kind of like what this person who wants to do with you. They kind of like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give to you. And you can just enjoy. There's a sense of them that they want to be dominant with you. They want to bring to yourself the pleasure. But they also really enjoy your company. So the Two of Cups here, it doesn't have to be like for life. Actually, the Two of Cups can represent sexual energy. I forgot. Okay, Two of Cups. Love, union. It doesn't have to be like a marriage or something like that, even though it could represent, but it's also partnership. So this person wants to be friends with benefit, okay? I'm not gonna lie, especially because we clarify with the Six of Cups, which is kind of like this child aura energy of having fun. And it also represents innocence. Oh my god, does this person see you as innocent? Hold on. I don't know, like they're craving you for some reason, okay? And this is why I say consent first, okay? You don't have to, because they want to be dominant, you don't have to. But even though, like with the healthy choice here, healthy choices, it feels like this person maybe wants to reach an agreement with you. It's made me think of like when when you play The Sims, guys. When you play The Sims, there's an option of like, I think it's new, but you can ask them to be woohoo partners. Okay, which is friends with benefit. Okay, so you can ask the person to be, and it feels like this person, what they want to happen next is that they, enough of the flirty time. Okay, I really want to eat you out, but let's, I still want, they want to bring consent in it. Okay, I'm not really worried about that, because there is like, with the passion here, the passion usually goes both ways. The passion is like, okay, I enjoy it, but I want you to enjoy it too. And they kind of want to reach an agreement with you of kind of like, like, if I would do that, would you be okay? Okay, for example, like, yeah, the consent is there for sure. This person wants you to enjoy it. So the Two of Cups is also reciprocity. But yeah, it's really passion, it's really sexual, it's really we're having fun. That's exciting, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, there's like really, we have a lot of twos here. Which is kind of like, okay, like this is not only from my part, I want you to feel comfortable in that too. And with the World here, it's kind of like a sense of reciprocity also. Just being careful to not get too attached. This person seems kind of hard to read on a deep personal matter. We don't have a lot of cups here. We don't have Ace of Cups. Yeah, this person just wants to be your fantasy, but just be careful to not get attached too fast, because it's unclear now if this person would want to be deeply involved emotionally, because for now they just want to get involved sexually. Okay. Okay, let's bring some clarifiers, perhaps. Why the Eight of Pentacles? Why the Eight of Pentacles and the Temperance? Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So I saw the Ten of Swords a lot when I was shuffling. Why the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords? Oh man, okay. I don't, it feels like this person is just got out of a relationship or just got out of a painful event. This is why they're really hard to read in a deep. So maybe some of you are having feelings towards them, or romantic feelings. This person for now, they really want to keep things sexual. They just have got out of a painful event. The Ten of Swords is usually like we're reaching the bottom. The Seven of Swords is like this person could have been like cheating on, could have been like betrayed. Like they're really hurt right now. So this is why they're not looking to rebound. Well, they're not, maybe they're looking to rebound actually in the sexual matter, but they're not looking to bound with someone on a emotional state. This is why I would say for now, if you're having romantic feelings towards them, this is not reciprocal. However, they see something in you that I'm telling you, sexual union here. If you want to reach your sexual fantasy, they're here to give it to you, but don't get too much attached, okay? Especially if you have already romantic feelings. And even though I feel like you could have been flirty with each other to quite some time, and you haven't been involved yet, because this person is trying to, because you have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Temperance. So this person is working on getting up from that painful event, okay? Why the World has a little energy? Well, this card that flew on the ground. Nine of Swords. Because this person has like such a straightforward energy towards you, right? The ram. It's kind of like they're going at you like really fast, but it's not in romantic feelings. So be careful to not like confuse them, because the passion is there. Some people, sometimes we confuse passion and love. Okay, like I think we all have different definition of love, and getting romantic feelings with that person can become toxic to us because this person is not open to a serious commitment for now. They have been hurt in the past, and a way for them to like, they could be like a little bit too of a fan of instant gratification. This is why they are really like here for a sexual union. And there's like the Nine of Swords are going forward and with the world, of course. So they want to be involved with you in a sexual matter, okay? Okay, let's get you messages. What messages do they wish they would say to you? And the healthy choice here could be them closing their heart to more sexual matters, right? This is maybe a way for them to making healthy choice to them for now, because getting involved in a new relationship could be, they're scared of getting heartbroken again. Now, of course, if you don't want to get sexually involved with them, you don't have to. Oh my God, listen to yourself first. And if you don't feel this person is here to go against some boundaries that you would put to them. Because this person wants you to feel comfortable, like, yes, they like to dominate, they like to bring someone pleasure, especially you. They see potential in you, but they want you to feel 100% comfortable in that. Okay, what messages does Pile Tree's person want to tell them? So I am learning a spiritual lesson. I hope the future will bring us together. Those hungry eyes again. I am secretly obsessed with you. Oh, come on, those fan fiction stories. You could be obsessed with you also. Like, I don't know why I feel like some of you are thinking, like, the person that you have in mind while watching this reading is someone that you never thought you could reach. You know, someone that is like so popular, you don't think they would ever notice you. But guys, they have noticed you. They have noticed you. That's the thing. So you're like, oh my God, me? Really? Yeah, they have noticed you. Okay, there is no one else thinking about you all day. So yeah, this person is going into sexual obsessions here. Has to happen soon for their part, obviously. Consent, guys, consent. After you will never forgive me and I love you so much no matter what. So there's a sense of like really unconditional love. But the I love you so much no matter what, it really makes me, it was giving for me like body oddy. You know, like they, no matter like, I don't know, they will love your body no matter how much they see you eat, or, you know, there is like a ingrow hair. They will still love your body no matter what, you know. Like there's unconditional love in a sexual union, okay? Think about that. But this is not like deep emotional love, okay? Okay, let's get you an advice. Oh my God, that is going to be so exciting. So I do hope this advice is going to be about this specific situation, but it could be also about your life in general, okay? So, Spirit, is there any advice you want to give to Pile Tree about their specific situation with their person? Or about their life in general? Advice for Pile Tree. Okay, so we have, we're going to read it together. If something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you're unhappy with in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You're in control of your own life. So listen, if this is resonating with your situation, I would say, you know, if you feel comfortable in that sexual agreement, say yes. Okay, you don't have to say no. You don't have to say yes. Okay, really... because of outside influence, really go with what you really want in that situation. And in your life in general, you know, you have the free will to make your own decision. And if you have the fear that the person you have romantic feelings with, you could get more attached by going into this sexual union, you don't have to say yes, okay? You are able to put some boundaries for yourself and to say no. And on that note, I'm gonna end the reading here. So I hope you enjoy. I hope it helps you bring clarity. So if you have any additional question after this reading or just want a precise experience, as a reminder, my Etsy shop is in the description box. If you did subscribe to my channel, I thank you so much for encouraging me and my growth as a tarot reader. If you didn't, you're always welcome to do so. If you want to share your experience in the comment, there's no judgment here, so you can totally go ahead and you can like the video for support. So I'm wishing you all the best, and I really hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.